Peace, love, respect to my new people, my old people. Been with me since day one. Thank y'all for listening. Hit that sub button, like the video, turn on those notifications. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for uplifting me and supporting me. So I wanted to come on here, talk with my people. This shit here. Now, you got the whole Diddy court case shit taking over everything. And best believe we got more videos about Diddy coming up. But in between all that, I've been seeing what's been going on with these two, Remy and Papoose, inside the messy relationship of rappers Remy and Papoose. I guess it's really over. I don't know how long they've been together. I'm pretty sure it's been a long time. And we were probably rooting for them, a little while back. And I guess it wasn't what it was cracked up to be. The whole, ain't nothing like black love. That shit, hey, we black love, yeah. I guess Remy Ma wanted to check out. And I guess Papoose finally, moved on and said, fuck this bitch. I ain't got time for this shit no more. And it's time for bro to be happy. Because one thing that I noticed, he did not seem as happy with Remy Ma as you see him running around with Claressa Shields. He looks really happy. Remy Ma took the Instagram live sharing insight about her relationship ending with Papoose, including how she regrets betraying a happy marriage, including how the two hadn't shared a bed with one another since 2022. I understand. I know how it goes. I know how it can get. Maybe they just got tired of each other. Maybe the success, Remy let it get to her head. Maybe the whole Nikki Minaj diss, she did Nicki Minaj. She let it get to her head. Start running around with some dude. Papoose had a lot to say because bro's normally quiet. And I've been following bro since he first came out with K Slay and was rapping the alphabet forward and backwards. But I guess Remy Ma, I'm sick of this nigga Papoose. I'm tired of this shit and gonna run around with this dude easy. It's easy to block captain. It's easy to block captain. That's his name, some shit. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. My opinion, my analysis. Correct me if I'm wrong about anything. But Papoose knocked this dude out, rightfully so. You sleeping with my wife. You shook my hand and, guess she jump off the porch. Fuck this shit. I got a new boyfriend now. We don't have all the answers. I'm just ranting to my people. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You know what they say. You know what they put out there. And Papoose said, man, he's blackmailing her. I don't know. Seemed like how did he get naked pictures of her or whatever, I don't know. Seemed like she liked the dude. She run around with dude doing the battle rap league or whatever the fuck that is. Seemed like she ready to move on. So my advice to bro is move on, for real. Whatever y'all need to do as far as the divorce, get it done. And move on with your life and be happy with that system. Before she start getting in her head and you have Claressa Shields, I don't want to deal with this shit. I got too much success going on. And we'll talk about our sister here in a minute. But after her release from prison in 2014, I guess they were trying to, stay relevant. Shit, still loving hip hop. Didn't work. None of this shit worked. She just thought, seemed like Remy Ma wanted to be out there a little bit more. Papoose was trying to be the supportive husband. None of that shit worked out. Let all that shit get to her head. It's my money. I did all this. She didn't do anything. When you got bro talking about, he wrote 90% of her fucking rhymes, which is crazy. Held her down during this. It's easy to block. You think easy to block captain gonna hold you down while you're locked up? All those years or whatever, going back and forth to prison, It's a lot. Seemed like she got turned out because you had bro talking about how a friend of hers that she was locked up with got out of prison, came to their house. She was creeping around, he was going in the room. We go like, fuck, I was trying to get some pussy in there, and I go back, she let her friend keep going in the room with a friend. Goddamn. Said they was, I guess, doing some nasty shit, allegedly, in front of their daughter. Fucked up. It's time to be happy, bro. That's the shit she on. My wife, you can't keep your legs closed, Rem. You can't keep your legs closed. Goddamn. You running around with that. Y'all act like these diseases and this shit ain't real. It's crazy. Be happy and move on, bro. That's my advice to bro. Get her up out of here. She didn't ever seem like she represented bro. You see how I said the Claressa Shields? It's just something playful about her. She's still just like a beautiful sister, but it's just something playful about her. She just seemed like she cool. And I advise y'all both to move on and be happy and don't even acknowledge nothing Remy Ma saying, because best believe she gonna try to get in her head. And, Papoose is a little older. And, he has kids and, she's dealing with So my advice to them, move on and forget about her ass. And let her be unhappy, because she's clearly showing that she's unhappy. Papoose is broke and he's just the worst guy in the world. And, it's black love. He wanted the black love thing. It's crazy. Time to move on, bro. And that's my advice to all brothers, all just men. Just try to be happy, man. Got a woman that ain't making you happy, ain't speaking life into you, lifting you up, loving you how you want to be loved. You gotta move on. But I'm happy for bro. And you see him, on the social media and in the videos, and they partying, living their life. She got the big fights coming up, and she says, it's an elephant in the room. She addressed it. I don't know. It's wild. But, I blocked you, and now she going back and forth with Remy Ma. You see how this shit is, and that's exactly what she want. Remy Ma, I'm about to get in this bitch head. I'm about to, Just leave it alone. That's my advice to both of them. Claressa, Pat, move on. Let her be angry. Let her be mad. She's clearly exposing herself, and I believe, bro. And not saying, shit, he was perfect or whatnot. I don't know everything that was going on behind the scenes, but when bro tell his side, and judging by bro not, speaking as much and coming out and trying to, seem like he's trying to dance and pray on social media, get motherfuckers on their side. It's just the side of the truth. He said, no, I was with my daughter and she was cheating and she was lying and like I said, now Pat broke and this and that, and held her down, was there for her at her lowest. It show you how motherfuckers can get, especially these women. And that's my advice to my brothers, man. Be happy and move on and find you a woman who know how to love you. I'm sorry, but I didn't, our sister talking about she didn't wear makeup and lashes, and she's a natural beauty. She ain't got to run around here on her, wear weaves and doing all that extra shit. That shit you see now where you look at Serena and you're like, oh shit, like, well, okay. You look at her back when she was young, and then you look at her now. Now she look way different, right? People get older and shit, don't get me wrong, but y'all can clearly tell Serena did a little too much. But our sister is beautiful, and it's cool that bro, see the beauty in her, and it seems like they supporting each other, and like I said, clearly an upgrade from, what was Remy Ma, a rapper? She had that little Nikki Minaj and Papoose help her write that too. I'll help you write that damn disc. While she letting it get to her head, clearly upgraded. Sister got a movie out about her. Claressa Shields isn't just a quote, she's the quote. She's the only boxer, male or female, to become undisputed champion in 3 weight classes. Now she's making history again. Making history. Making money, making history. She's only going to get bigger. Sportswoman of the year. Come on, man. Clearly upgraded. I can say whatever y'all want. I don't know what's going on with this Wheaties box haircut, but okay. Not cut my hair short. I don't know. But our sister is accomplished, and once again, this ain't no little rapper money in Love and Hip Hop. You won't see her ass on Love and Hip Hop. You're gonna see her on the big screen. The fire inside. Fire inside. Sister got a movie out, bro. Hey, you better leave her ass in the dust. She is a distant memory as far as Remy Ma. And I'm talking to Papoose, man. You don't move the fuck on and enjoy, being with a beautiful sister who's doing big things, and hopefully, ain't no more drama, no extra drama, you know what I'm saying? That's coming along, interfering with them. Because I want bro to be happy, and when you look back, he just didn't seem like he was happy. Where you look now, you see him smiling and they cracking jokes and he laughing, and before he had the hat on, and he was just mad. Looked like he was mad all the time. I remember seeing it was a video, and I don't know if he was doing a concert. I don't know what he was doing, but he looked tired. He looked tired when he was up there doing the concert. I don't know where he was at, but he had his little hype guys around like, all right, come on, y'all, give it up for Pap. Give Pap some love. And, he just trying to rap. Looked like he was tired. But he mentioned in his rant and all that how he was trying to stack money, trying to help Remy Ma out, trying to help her out while she was in jail and all that, for her to come out trying to act like This mine. He didn't do anything. Me and Flat Thigh Joe, and we had that Platter Plomo album or whatever the fuck that shit was. I don't know. I'm sure it flopped. Ain't nobody listening to Ray. Yeah, she had the diss or whatever, but promise you, Nicki Minaj is killing it with the streams and the numbers. Ain't nobody listening to no damn Remy Ma. And if you are, chances are you listening to Papoose. And his, man, Papoose wrote that. People knew. Like, man, they heard his influence. Like, man, Pap wrote that shit, man. Get her up out of here. I'm conceited. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on. She let that shit get to her head. And hopefully Easy, the block captain or whatever, can hold it down. Because, she was talking bad about Pap. But Papoose is somebody. Papoose is definitely respected in the rap world or the industry or whatever, in hip hop, And he said, I remember when bro first came out with K Slay and, rapping the alphabet, and I had the mixtape, man. And then he had I forgot the name of the mixtape, but he was killing it. I remember when he was killing it back in the early 2000s and shit like that. And somewhere, bro, I guess he couldn't get up there, get as high as he could, But it's good that bro upgraded and got a woman who seemed like she's supportive of him and making him happy. And not running around with some chick who's obviously ungrateful. Definitely, a narcissist says she's a narcissist. Trust me, I was in a relationship. I know how it goes, And motherfucker, I know how it is. So I understand where he's coming from, But it's just time to be happy and move on with your life, G. Peace.